LA is facing its worst wildfire in its history, and Mayor Karen Bass is facing some criticism tonight from a lot of different fronts. Earlier this year, she approved a budget-cutting $17.5 million from the fire department while increasing police funding by $12.6 million. Fire department now gets 6% of the city's budget compared to 15% for police. Critics, including former mayoral candidate Rick Caruso, questioning her leadership, especially since she was in Ghana for a presidential event, inauguration in Ghana, when the fires broke out. Sky News reporter happened to be on that same flight coming back and clearly did not schedule an interview with her team, walked up to her, and this moment happened.
Do you owe citizens an apology for being absent while their homes were burning? Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today?
Can you back up? Appreciate it.
Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? Elon Musk says that you're utterly incompetent. Are you considering your position? Madam Mayor, have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today who are dealing with this disaster? No apology for them? Do you think you should have been visiting Ghana while this was unfolding back home?
So she didn't say anything in the end, and then tried to walk away, and the guy kept asking her questions, and my guess is he's not getting a Christmas card this year. But that was some tough questioning there from a Sky News reporter who's actually from Ireland, who was flying in here to cover this incident. Mayor Bass did do a press conference tonight. We invited her to come on and do an interview. She hasn't accepted that. She did do a press conference to share her side of the story. And she talked about some of the water tanks from Pacific Palisades, which were not filled up in the moment when a lot of people needed them. Take a listen.
This is going to be an effort of all of us coming together, and we have to resist any effort to pull us apart. In terms of my flight home, I was on a military flight, as I mentioned, which allowed me to be in constant communication. I was on the phone, on the plane, almost every hour of the flight. So although I was not physically here, I was in contact with many of the individuals that are standing here throughout the entire time. When my flight landed, immediately went to the fire zone and saw what happened in Pacific Palisades.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or, you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Good evening, and welcome to the Bad Apple Report After Dark. That's right. We have some really fun cops on tonight's show, folks. We do. Not this guy, not this guy. This guy's not fun at all. Maybe to the inmates, but otherwise, he's our diddler after dark. Former Oak Ridge North police officer arrested on child photography charges. On this evening's show, Oak Ridge North, Texas. An Oak Ridge North police officer was fired from his position after his arrest on charges of child photography. Patrick James Hosford is his name. He's age 25, and he's arrested as part of the Internet Crimes Against Children investigation, according to the statement from the mayor. Oh, the mayor is like, oh. Okay. Hosford is accused of possessing child photography. He was immediately terminated from the police department of Oak Ridge North on Wednesday, and Hosford joined the force just back in October 30th, 2024. He was a noob. Hosford, what a hoser. Okay, prior to that, Hosford was hired in July 2023 by the Conroe Police Department and attended their police academy. Oh, they have their own special academy, I guess. According to the Conroe PD, Hosford went through the Conroe PD training program after graduating from the academy, but he didn't meet their standards. Uh-oh. What if they caught him? Never mind. Okay. Hosford resigned in July 2024. Hosford was not under investigation while employed with the Conroe Police Department. I think they're covering something up. Okay, but the Oak Ridge North Police Department, they picked him right up. They hired him. And this police department is now conducting an internal review of the computer systems to determine if any city systems were used to transmit or receive illegal material. Hoseford, the hoser, on the Bad Apple Report, PM edition. All right, after dark. Woo! On with the show.
Continuing coverage of a Fox 17 News investigation as new court documents show a judge has ordered embattled Todd County, Kentucky Sheriff Tracy White to stay away from his wife.
As Fox 17 News' Amanda Chen shows us, the sheriff is accused of domestic violence.
Todd County Sheriff Tracy White is under fire again. It doesn't have to do with this viral incident caught on video, but an alleged domestic abuse incident. We do want to warn you, this story may be triggering to survivors of domestic abuse. He slapped me, but I'd moved my head enough to dodge his hand, and he made contact with my right cheek. Those are some of the allegations made against Todd County Sheriff Tracy White in this petition for an order of protection. The woman accuses White of cussing at her, grabbing the right side of her head, and pulling her hair. Judge Eric Stovall of Muhlenberg County, Kentucky, granted an emergency order of protection against the sheriff. But as the sitting sheriff, can he have a firearm on him? After over a dozen attempts to get an expert to speak with us on EPOs, no one wanted to speak with us on camera. A Kentucky family lawyer, Sarah Jones, cites Kentucky Law 237110 and says, a law enforcement officer in Kentucky must surrender his license to carry a concealed deadly weapon where there is an EPO served upon him or her. The judge may allow him to carry a concealed deadly weapon for work, but he or she would under no circumstances be allowed to carry when not on duty. We reached out to the circuit court clerk's office to try and get clarification regarding firearms from Judge Stovall about the EPO issued against Sheriff White. We are told he would not be able to clarify that. Heather Lancaster is the executive director of Sanctuary, a resource center in Western Kentucky for survivors of domestic violence. She says the number of domestic abuse cases is staggering.
We, of course, want to continue to share the message that Sanctuary exists, that we're here, that we believe you, that we support you, and that you don't have to do this walk alone.
Sheriff's Office. We reached out to Sheriff White to give him an opportunity to respond. We were told he, again, was not in his office and staff would pass along our message. A hearing is expected on this January 13th. As for his arraignment on menacing and harassment charges on a separate case, that is set for January 29th. If you or a loved one needs help, Sanctuary's crisis hotline is available 24/7. We have that number on our website. Reporting in the studio, I'm Amanda Chen, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
Okay, this is the fun part of the PM edition of the Bad Apple Report, where we get to watch a really drunk sheriff acting like an idiot and lying to another cop. It's so funny. Look at this look on his face. Oh, am I in trouble? Yes, you're in trouble, Nick. Sheriff Nick Coachy, goofball. I won't read all this. Let's just watch this together, you guys. It's a lot of fun. All right? Thanks for being here.
How you doing, Sheriff? Good, very good. Good. Hi, Lieutenant Corey Mackey. What's that? Who's busting what? He'll change his tire. Okay. Just to let you know, we came down to this. Yeah. We are recording, just so you know. Yeah. What happened? I popped the tire. Do you know where? We're trying to. Yeah, we were looking to see where you were in the casino and everything, and it's all good. It's all good. Change the tire. Okay. Okay. All right. The problem is, hang on for a second. Were you the one driving it? No. You weren't driving it? No. Okay. Who was driving you? A friend of mine. A friend of yours? He's in the casino now? Yep. Okay. We'll see that too. All right. But I need you to stay here for a second. All right. Sir, none of us wants to be involved in this. All right. But I can smell alcohol coming from your breath. I've got this right here. Yeah. Everything's on camera. I got to take it by the numbers. Change the tire. I got to take it by the numbers. We're going to review if your friend in there was driving, as you say. We'll see that on the camera. I can go talk to him. Everything will be good. All right. What's that? Okay. All right, sit tight. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I got it right. It's a good guy. It's a good guy. No. Trooper. What's the big deal? once you're off the phone, I'm waiting for a few more people to get here, and we'll talk it through. Okay, I'm just waiting for the field OIC to come down. All right. Once the field OIC is down here, we'll talk it through. Okay.
Seriously? Okay. I'll tell you what. Leave the car here. Leave it.
Nope, sir. Sir, I'm going to ask you to stay here. Stay put. All right.
Why?
Until we figure this out. Because based on what I'm seeing here and smelling alcohol under your breath, I'm going to have to do an investigation through this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And if everything is fine, you know, if it determines that there's no...
Change the tire.
No, he's not changing the tire right now. Absolutely not.
He can change the tire.
He's not changing the tire yet.
Yeah. Okay. Want to go down that road, huh? Okay.
I want to take everything right by the numbers. Okay. By the numbers and by the book, sir.
That's what we do.
That's correct.
Yep.
All right. And if at the end of it everything is good.
Stop turning towards me.
Oh, sir, just stand over here for me, all right? Please.
I'm going to go back in the fucking...
No, you're not going back in the casino. All right, sir. Sir, I understand you are the sheriff. I respect that immensely. But right now I'm conducting an investigation, okay? I need you to stay here and follow the directions,
100%.
okay? All right?
You can't pop the tire, huh?
What's that?
You can't pop a tire?
You're not going to be able to put a tire on that rim anyways. That rim is completely and utterly destroyed.
I got my guy.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Where, do you know where you ran something over? Where was it?
Right up on the corner. And I took the turn.
Took the turn into here?
Yep.
Okay. There looks like there's a plant on there. Was there a plant that...
Might have been.
Might have been?
I don't know.
But that's where it was, so the remnants of the tires should be down that way? You don't know?
I have no idea.
Okay. Can I ask you where you're coming from today?
Springfield Country Club.
Springfield Country Club?
Yeah.
All right. The golf tournament? No, we're just there.
I was there playing golf.
We're there playing golf. Okay.
Yeah. What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for another one of my supervisors so we can have two people here, okay?
Good.
All right? That way everything's recorded, everything's inspected, everything's going to be nice and easy, okay, sir?
It's all good.
All right? Officer Cotto. Can you head down to the corner at East Columbus and just see if there's any remnants of the tire there at all? That's where you were and there was nothing there?
Yeah. The right may not be.
May not be where you hit it?
No,
okay.
No, that's where I hit it, but...
Okay. Did you, after turning in here and hitting it, did you drive anywhere else where you could find the tire?
No.
No? So, okay, I'm just saying the tire should be somewhere between where that was hit and here.
Yeah,
okay. Can you just do me a favor one more time? Just walk down there and then walk the whole way back to see if we can find the tire. Appreciate your understanding.
You're a good man.
I appreciate your understanding.
Yeah.
Someone coming over from Okay. We're going to take a walk over where we're a little bit out of sight. Okay? No. How much you had to drink tonight, sir? Couple beers?
Yeah. Keep recording me. We're not going nowhere.
Okay. I'd like to ask you to do field sobriety.
Nope, not going to happen.
Not going to happen?
I'm not driving. Yeah. Field sobriety for what?
Well, you drove in.
That was a long time ago. What's up, Nikki? I'm by my car. Nope. No, no, it's all good. Yep. All right, bye.
Now, right, security right inside if you need to address something there.
Where the Mass Mutual Center is.
It's across the street on the other side of the casino. Yep. All right, can you stand with him for a second?
Sure.
Thank you.
Well, dang, I thought we were going to get to see him get arrested or tased or something. You know, cuffed and stuffed. All right. That was kind of a letdown, wasn't it? Sorry about that, you guys. Thank you so much, though, for sticking around to watch the show. I really do appreciate it. I hope I see you back here tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. bright and early because I have another show for you guys. All right? Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great night.